The flat was silent. My phone buzzed with notifications, but none felt important. Another Friday night, and I felt utterly alone. The city outside pulsed with life, but I was stuck in this bubble of emptiness. This wasn't a fleeting moment of sadness, but a deeper, gnawing loneliness that had become a constant companion. This experience, sadly, is not unique to me. Millions around the world are grappling with similar feelings of isolation and boredom. We live in a time of unprecedented technological connection, yet more and more people describe feeling profoundly disconnected. How can this be? The answer, it seems, is complex, but by understanding the forces at play, we can begin to address this modern epidemic of loneliness and boredom and rediscover genuine connection and purpose. Loneliness and boredom are not simply personal failings. They are societal trends, exacerbated by the rapid pace of modern life. We work longer hours, commute further, and have less time for genuine social interaction. The traditional structures of community, family, religion, neighborhood, have weakened, leaving many feeling adrift. We are bombarded with messages equating success with material wealth and individual achievement. This constant striving leaves little room for stillness, reflection, or simply being with ourselves and others. We fill every quiet moment with distractions, avoiding the discomfort of our own company. But these feelings of emptiness cannot be ignored. They are our body's way of signaling that something is amiss, that our fundamental human need for connection is not being met. Technology, for all its marvels, has played a significant role in this modern malaise. Social media, in particular, presents a curated, idealized version of reality. We compare our lives to the highlight reels of others, leading to feelings of inadequacy and envy. The constant stream of information and entertainment can be overwhelming, leaving us feeling numb and detached from our own lives. We scroll endlessly, seeking a dopamine hit, but true satisfaction remains elusive. This digital world, while offering a semblance of connection, often serves to deepen our isolation. It provides a poor substitute for the richness of face-to-face interaction, the shared laughter, the comforting silence, the simple joy of being present with another human being. I recall a time not so long ago when I would spend hours scrolling through social media, comparing myself to others, feeling increasingly inadequate. The more time I spent online, the more disconnected I felt from my own life and the people around me. It was a vicious cycle. Loneliness drove me to seek solace online, which only amplified my feelings of isolation. It took a conscious effort to break free from this pattern, to put down my phone and engage with the world around me. I began by setting boundaries on my technology use. I deactivated certain social media accounts and limited my screen time. Instead, I prioritized activities that brought me joy and fostered genuine connection. Spending time in nature, pursuing creative hobbies, and having meaningful conversations with loved ones. The comparison trap. Social media often feels like a competition. We present the best versions of ourselves, carefully crafting our online personas. We see others' successes, their holidays, their picture-perfect families, and we inevitably compare ourselves, often coming up short. This constant comparison is a recipe for misery. It breeds envy, resentment, and a sense that we are not good enough. We forget that social media is a highlight reel, not a true reflection of anyone's life. Behind the filtered photos and witty captions lie the same struggles, insecurities, and imperfections that we all share. Breaking free from the comparison trap requires a shift in perspective. We must remind ourselves that our worth is not determined by likes, followers, or the curated lives of others. True happiness comes from within, from cultivating self-acceptance and appreciating the unique beauty of our own journey. Reclaiming our time. One of the most powerful steps we can take to combat loneliness and boredom is to reclaim our time. We can start by identifying the time-wasting activities that drain our energy and leave us feeling empty. For many, this means reducing our consumption of social media, mindless scrolling, and binge-watching. Instead, we can invest that time in activities that nourish our souls and foster connection. This might involve spending time in nature, pursuing creative hobbies, volunteering in our communities, or simply having meaningful conversations with loved ones. By making conscious choices about how we spend our time, we take control of our lives and create space for the things that truly matter. We rediscover the joy of being fully present in each moment, rather than constantly seeking distraction. The power of real connection. Human beings are social creatures. We are wired for connection, for belonging, for sharing our lives with others. Yet in our increasingly digital world, genuine human connection is becoming a rare commodity. We text instead of talking, email instead of meeting, and scroll through social media feeds instead of engaging in face-to-face conversations. While technology has its place, it cannot replace the warmth of human interaction, the shared laughter, the comforting touch, the feeling of being truly seen and heard. Making an effort to connect with others in real life is essential for combating loneliness and finding fulfillment. This might involve joining a club or group, volunteering in our communities, or simply reaching out to friends and family and making time for face-to-face interaction. Finding flow. Boredom is often a sign that we are not fully engaged in our lives. We go through the motions, our minds adrift, seeking external stimulation to fill the void. Yet true fulfillment comes from within, from finding activities that challenge us, ignite our passions, and allow us to enter a state of flow. Flow is a state of complete absorption in an activity, where time seems to disappear, and we are fully immersed in the present moment. This can happen when we are engaged in creative pursuits, playing sports, working on a challenging project, or having a stimulating conversation. Identifying the activities that bring us joy and challenge us is crucial for banishing boredom and finding a sense of purpose. When we are fully engaged in something we love, we are less likely to feel lonely, empty, or dissatisfied. Embracing the void. While it is important to address the factors contributing to loneliness and boredom, it is also crucial to remember that these feelings are a natural part of the human experience. There will be times when we feel alone, disconnected, or uncertain of our purpose. Rather than fearing these moments, we can learn to embrace them as opportunities for growth and self-discovery. Quiet moments of solitude can be a time for reflection, for connecting with our inner selves, and for rediscovering what truly matters to us. By learning to be comfortable with ourselves with the full spectrum of human emotion, we develop resilience and a deeper understanding of who we are. We realize that loneliness and boredom, while uncomfortable, are not our enemies. They are simply signposts, guiding us towards a more meaningful and connected existence.